movies, more choice. Next, a priest is up to his collar in crime, corruption, and sin when Tom Berenger and Daphne Zuniga star in Last Rites, one of this month's thrillers. Next.
We'll open your eyes in April. It's National Cable Month. TV you've got to see, with movies you've got to see. More movies, more choice each and every month on Cinemax.
There was no impropriety whatsoever in my acquaintanceship with Miss Peters.
I'm going to be all yours, Jack. Whenever you want me.
Friday, April 13th at 10 p.m. The true story of the women who brought down a government. A scandal on Cinemax. Tune in and take a look. April is National Cable Month. TV you've got to see.
In April, Cinemax gives you 142 movies.
No kidding?
More movies, more choice.
No kidding.
Don Johnson's got more than the bad guys bargained for.
More than anyone even guessed.
As an unconventional cop on a killer case. Dead Bag. Part of a drive-in Saturday night lineup that also includes a hot and heavy whodunit.
Doesn't anyone here care that our friend is dead?
Sexy showgirls become unsuspecting victims.
It's a weird one.
In Strip to Kill 2.
Get down and party.
And Friday After Dark's the time to get down, get funky.
Well, here we go.
Then, from the heart comes the beauty of Francis Ford Coppola's classic, The Black Stallion.
I want to be your father again.
And John Lithgow reunites with son Ralph Macchio in Distant Thunder.
Hi, guys.
William Hurt stars in 4 great flicks.
I'm not looking for trouble.
From Body Heat to The Accidental Tourist.
You're my hero.
And so is this legendary leading man.
It's every man for himself.
Starring Clark Gable features 4 of his finest, including Soldier of Fortune.
And he better be there.
Then watch for an early Christmas coming your way in May.
I'm here!
As Bill Murray, the meanest man in network history, gets Scrooged.
That guy's gonna be a big star.
Cinemax in April. More movies, more choice, more fun.
Not bad, huh?
For the chic, the trendy, and the talented, downtown Manhattan draws like a powerful magnet. But once they arrive, all too easily they become slaves of New York.
How's your relationship?
It's fine. Fine. This is one small problem. We fight all the time. But it's her apartment.
It's how it begins.
How what begins?
Go out for coffee, talk to each other about relationships, and then you jump into bed with each other.
Is it your apartment or his?
TriStar Pictures presents a witty, offbeat comedy from the award-winning team Merchant Ivory, based on the best-selling novel by Tama Janowitz, Slaves of New York. Bernadette Peters stars as Eleanor, a young hat designer trying to make sense of her life in a society where the rules are inexplicable and normal behavior is nowhere to be found.
I remember when I first met you, how I was attracted to you because you looked so dangerous.
Well, that's definitely a symptom of immaturity on your part, Eleanor.
She's living in New York with a difficult young artist who doesn't treat her very well. She's got all her sort of conservative, rather romantic ideas about life, love, and all of that. And she's thrown into this sort of hellish world that Tama describes, of filthy streets and loud clubs and terrifying landlords and all of that.
I love the character of Eleanor. I hope a lot of people will identify with her, because a lot of people, when they read the script, thought that she was just a poor victim. And I just see her as someone who doesn't appreciate herself yet, doesn't know her capabilities yet. But the real thing that I do is design hats. I think my hats are pretty good. They're different, anyway.
Do you actually sell them? I mean, the one you've got on is fairly unusual.
Well, I don't know. The problem is, I really don't know how to sew.
It was good that we had Bernadette to play her, because the character is something of an original, and Bernadette herself is very much an original, and I think they complemented each other.
James Ivory filmed Slaves of New York in the actual lofts, nightclubs, and galleries where Tama Janowitz stories take place. Downtown New York artists contributed to the authenticity of the film by creating works for the actors who portray artists. Joe Leeway, formerly of the Thompson Twins, performs a new song, Mother Dearest. Joanne Carlo and Michael Butler bring alive a piece of performance art, Say Hi to Your Guy. Stephen Sprouse, the controversial downtown designer, designed the clothes for the climactic fashion show scene. Tama Janowitz, in addition to writing the script, also plays a part in the film.
Tama is a very exceptional writer, and she is so observant and such a sort of a master of the milieu of life which she talks about.
I asked Jim if I could have a little part. I thought it'd be fun to just come on and do a little line in them. He gave me quite a big part, and it was the most terrifying thing I've ever done. Well, I mean, I know Bruce is a jerk, but I thought I'd live with him and then fly up to teach one day a week in Boston, and maybe I'd meet somebody I like better than Bruce in New York.
Abby, I'm telling you, don't do it. In the old days, marriages were arranged by the parents, and you could end up with a jerk, but at least you had the security of marriage. No one could dump you out on the street.